guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you of 3 bright new neons from Iscream Nails. Who else is so excited for some new neons? So there are 3 polishes in this neon adventure release. In the description box below I will link the Iscream site, I will link their Instagram page, and I will link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. I will also link a page to their stockists. They are an Australian company. They do ship pretty much worldwide. Just in case they don't ship to where you live or you are more comfortable ordering through a stockist, that will be down there as well. I am an Iscream ambassador. I do have a 20% off affiliate code. I will leave that here on the screen. I will also leave it in the description box. You don't have to use it, but it is 20% off for you, and it does support this channel. So we do have 3 polishes to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Caution, and this is a super bright pink neon. So here's our first coat of Caution. So this is really opaque here on this first coat. It isn't completely opaque. I do have a couple streaky spots that aren't going to show up on camera, but they are there in person, so I am going to go in for a second coat. The formula on this is very smooth, seamless, easy to apply, no running or pulling. I also didn't have any kind of staining with this one. So here's our second coat, and that does cover completely in 2 coats for me. This one is also going to dry down to a matte finish. If you don't like that finish, you will want a glossy top coat to finish this one off. And obviously, as there are no added elements in this, nothing in here is going to be difficult to remove. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Hazardous, and this is a very bright neon kind of nacho cheese orange. So here's our first coat of Hazard. And just like the last polish, this covers really well here on this first coat. It isn't completely opaque though. It does have some streaky spots to it, so I am going to go in for a second coat, but once again the formula is very smooth and easy to apply. I didn't have any nail staining with this one, but I did have a little bit of skin staining, so bear that in mind. Here's our second coat, and that does cover completely in 2 coats for me. This one is also going to dry down to a matte finish, so once again you'll want a glossy top coat to finish this off if you don't love a matte neon. And I love that these don't need a white base to pop. So there is 2 coats. And lastly for today we have Poison, and this is a super bright like poison apple green neon. Here's our first coat of Poison. And so this is probably the least opaque of the 3. It is still very opaque though, considering it is a neon that is glowing off your nails that doesn't need a white base color underneath. Formula on it again is very smooth and easy to apply. No running or pooling or staining with this one. So here's our second coat, and that does cover completely in 2 coats for me. Now depending on your application you may need to go in for a 3rd coat of this one. This is also going to dry down matte, just like the rest of them, so you will want a glossy top coat if you don't love a matte neon, which who doesn't? And once again, there are no added elements in this, so nothing in here is going to be difficult to remove or take scrubbing or anything like that. So there's 2 coats. So there is no surprise that Poison is my favorite. I'm all about a neon green. They're my favorites to make, my favorites to wear. I love neon greens. This one has a beautiful formula, and it's right there when it's actually on your nails between like a green and a yellow. It looks so fluorescent that it almost leans towards the yellow like poisony apple side. I love this. If you're only gonna get one, I do highly recommend Poison. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.